dear church family members. And I'm standing here with a heart full of gratitude. ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ദൈവത്തിനാണ് നന്ദി പറയുന്നത്. രണ്ടാമത് ഈ ചർച്ചിൻ്റെ സീനിയർ ലീഡർഷിപ്പ്. 70കളിൽ ഇവിടെ കുടിയേറി പാർത്ത ആദ്യത്തെ ഫസ്റ്റ് മൈഗ്രൻ്റ് കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി. They had a choice. They could have joined an American congregation and continued. But 3 or 4 families in Houston, if I remember the names correctly, late John uncle, one Chalian who is not with us here now. I don't know who are the other. I am forgetting the other names. Anyway, 3, 4, 5 families. They were gathering. Seven families. These 7 families. This information I got from Kuriandambiyandu. They started gathering in a house in the evenings and started as a CSI seed here in North America. These things were happening in Chicago and New York. But this leadership of those 7 people, they went to Dallas, brought J.K. George, who was not a mention at that time, to Houston and planted the CSI seeds in Houston. Of course, that grew into the CSI Church of Greater Houston. I remember in 1986. When I came here, a church was already there. Just imagine, when you are going away from home to a different land, the church is one sanctuary where you can go and you can identify with. It's like a family that you are going back to. Our feeling, I was able to gain in Houston. And I really commend those leadership who started that. Then we went in different directions as John was talking. It's like a river flowing and it gets diverged into 2 or 3 branches. We started flowing as 2 or 3 branches, but then we all came back together. Houston is the only example where churches may have went into 2 or 3 different directions and coming back together. If you take the history in Chicago, New York, Canada, big churches, but nowhere that, as far as I know, that churches which kind of diverge into different groups have come back together. That shows the grit and the welcomeness and the broadness of the mind of this St. Thomas CSI Church. Every church, every organization has a pulse. The pulse of this organization was welcoming. So I started coming here and worshiping in 2009. From 2009 onwards, I was able to enjoy the fellowship of this church. And we are, as John Mathew was saying, we are at the junction now. And now we are going to move to a different place for worship. And I hope that as we continue our worship in the new place, that we will be able to raise a community in this Houston who are going to be real contributors to the Christian faith and also to the American community. But all over. And this is a critical time in the history of CSI churches in North America. A new diaspora diocese is declared. So now Houston has a big role, and our Secretary Sir, he is the Secretary of the CSI Council of North America. And Kuriandambiyandu was the Secretary in the beginning. I don't know whether the first or second, I forget. He has been the National Secretary multiple times. The second National CSI conference was held in Houston. So Houston has got a lot of history. From all this, I hope God will give us the strength to continue His work through us. And I humble ourselves, and I really thank again, once again, the 22 families that started here. There was a lot of struggles that they had to go through. One more example I will give. This was shared again by William Nambiyandu. After they started this service, our choir did not have choir robes. So this is a choir example. The 20 families, they donated $60 each. And that was the first choir robes for 20 families, 20 choir members here. And then we changed because our choir grew from 20 to now we have 43. Let me conclude. I know time is, we don't have much time. Thank you so much.